So, hello, Capricorn, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be the one giving you the messages today. This is for Capricorn suns and those with strong or significant Capricorn placements in their charts. For those of you who are new to me and the channel, please be aware I have no filter. I don't sugarcoat my messages. I'm a Sag. I'm a very raw and real reader, and I'm very aware that anything can come out of my mouth at any time. So, if that is not your thing, or you got kids around, or you just don't appreciate those kinds of messages, I'm always very respectful of that, and I give you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we will be getting into Capricornian energies for September. I'm using my Wild Unknown Tarot and my Sacred Rebels deck. All right. Spirit, please. For Capricorn and Capricornian energies, what insights can you give us for September? Insights can you give us for Capricorn, Capricornian energies for September? What is going on? We've got the Three of Swords. Oh, don't sign off just because the Three Swords came out. We've got the Hermit in reverse. The Four of Coins. And the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Coins. Top is the Ace of Wands. All right, Cap. The way I read the Three of Swords in this deck, because if you're familiar with Rider-Waite Tarot, the Three Swords are piercing through the heart. In this particular deck, the Three of Swords look as if they've been removed from the heart and bound, right? Or wrapped up. So coming into September and out of August, whatever has been painful for you in the past or hurt your heart in the past, I'm feeling as if you've wrapped it up. All right. I feel as if you have wrapped it up and that you're no longer willing to allow those swords to hurt your heart again. Okay. That you have truly wrapped the shit out of them. Like, no, those swords cannot come back and hurt me. Okay, the Hermit card in the reverse may be dealing with someone with significant Virgo placements or someone who potentially has a retrograde Mercury in their chart, because the Hermit card being ruled by Virgo is also a mercurial card. Could also be significant for when Mercury goes retrograde, right? The energy coming out of this reading. What I'm feeling like, though, Cap, is to try and make sure that your protective armor, right, your unwillingness to ever be hurt again, puts your light too far beneath the protective environment, right, the armor, that the armor is big on the card and over the light in the reverse. So make sure that even though you're very aware of the pain of your past and you've wrapped it up, make sure that you're not holding on to it too tightly, right? Especially if you're going to start a new beginning, because this Ace of Pentacles, it's actually like the ring of a tree trunk, and you can see the cracks, okay? If you are of the awareness that the swords are no longer in your heart to hurt you, then you can't actually hold on to those swords anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, don't take the swords out and put them in a box so that you never forget, right? So that those swords pop up every time you're going through something or organizing something within yourself and you catch a glimpse of those swords and you're reminded, yeah, I was hurt before and I never want to get hurt again. Like, if it's not good energy, then you have to let it go. You have to go take it outside to the trash so it could be hauled away from your experience for good, so that you're not randomly reminded of the pain of your past when you've wrapped it up and closed that cycle. It's closed. The pain cycle is closed. You don't need the reminder that it was there. It's like having to take the growth from it and let it be what it was as a part of your experience to get you where you are. I also do feel, to be completely fair, Kat, that you are very much becoming more of yourself, more controlled of the self, and taking your time with things, because I think you're very aware of the fact that maybe the foundation was cracked. And it's almost like a proceeding with caution, an independent energy, right? Because we have this 9 of coin on the bottom. You've got to go your own way. Potentially from someone with strong Taurean energy. You've got to be able to choose what you're willing to deal with and what you're not willing to deal with. Like, you don't need the swords to remember how or why that pain existed for you now. You won't forget. You just don't need the pain reminder. You just need to focus on who that pain changed you into, that you would see those red flags, that you would feel those feelings and be able to put them away, because you would never let yourself actually feel it again. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to trust yourself. You don't need the painful reminder. You need to trust yourself. I know, I was singing that song in my head too. Gotta go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. Another lonely day. Y'all have me singing today. It's been a couple lives now. I'm sorry, y'all, if you don't like my singing. See, we've got this Ace of Wands here, and you're very aware of the fact, consciously, right, being on the top of the deck. Fine, I won't. I won't then. You're very consciously aware of the fact that you've been given an initiation or a spark into a brand new, whatever it is, brand new path, brand new focus, brand new reality, brand new dynamics and relationships. You've been supercharged forward, right? And you're very consciously aware of the fact that you're in something new and radiant and independent, right? New, radiant, and independent, that you actually feel lighter in, okay? So the pain of the past, whatever the past was, you got to know it's not going to repeat. You're going to want to control it, okay, Cap? You're going to want it. Your natural reflex, because you don't want to go through it, is to try and control it from happening again, to try and control it from cracking the foundation. You got to understand, if you trying to control it and avoid it in advance is what would end up cracking it. Letting it go. Whatever it was. Do not bring your fear of it repeating forward, or it will. What you fear appears, right? You are not alone. Hermit reverse, you are not alone. I think you have a very tight network in your reality to help you. And I feel like whatever fears you have, they're unfounded. You don't actually have to worry about it. Your beautiful new spark beginning is not going to be damaged. if you don't focus on the past that was damaged. You're not going to lose whoever you're afraid of losing. Because I think that's the root of it. I think you might be afraid of losing someone. And being on your own. Not a fear of being independent, but a fear of being without them. Because I think you feel more independent and more yourself when they're around. Now, they're not present in these cards, but their energy is very, very in yours. You're very close with this person. A lot of pentacles here, a lot of earth energy here. I think you're on a very specific path, a very beautiful one. A very beautiful one. I think mentally, I'll correct that. I think spiritually, you are in the right place. Spiritually, you are in the right place, either metaphorically or literally. You are in the right place. And you've got to know that you are solid and stable and independent in your own energy. You choose your battles. You might have contractual obligations, whether it's soul contracts or literal ones, with someone. Someone who caused you pain before, and you've got to realize that they're not in a position to hurt you anymore. Because whoever this energy is in your reality, this warm, hugging, protective energy in your reality is, wherever you feel safe, you've got to understand you are not alone. And that this energy that's with you, whoever this energy is with you, whoever they are, would never actually let the past pain repeat. So much so that they might metaphorically walk into your closet where you stashed these swords and throw them out. With or without you aware of it. They'd be like, you know what? They don't even need this in their fucking house anymore. They don't even need this in their self anymore. And they pick it up and they take it out to the trash for you. Because whoever the energy is that loves you is letting you be independent. Like I said, their energy is very closely tied to yours, entwined with yours, and yet your independence is still very much here. Whoever it is that is loving you and supporting you is allowing you full independence, and they're in full support of you and your soul and your journey for the better. They have your best interest in action, not just in their heart. They have your best interest in action. They could be someone with a Virgo South Node. They don't choose to define you. And they don't want anything or anyone from your past, especially past that's been painful, to define you either. They want you to be able to fully realize yourself. They want you to become your full and best self, independent self, authentic self. They wouldn't let that pain come back ever. And I feel God is, and therefore it won't. You know what I mean? And therefore it won't. You don't want that pain to come back? This person said, I hear you. Like, it'll never come back then. Like, they've got your back and they're letting you be you moving forward. They're nourishing your authenticity, the light of yourself. It's almost like that light, that spark here is in the center of this tree, and what foundation or new whatever reality that would have started cracked, it's already like the light is filling in the cracks. The light will always fill every crack in its entirety. The light will fill and shine in every crack as if it were never broken. It's almost like the crack was made so that the light could shine through it. What's the guidance card, Spirit, please, for Capricorn? Capricorn energies. Every journey starts with a single step. Card number 12. Oh, and I opened right to it. You are on a journey. Yes, it is an internal journey, but there is also a physical expression of this journey that is going to become increasingly important to the fulfillment of your destiny in this lifetime. Your journey has started on the inside, but its destination will be in the physical expression of an internal healing. This journey will draw upon what you have learned and mastered over the course of your life, so much so that you may feel as though your life experiences have prepared you just for this particular adventure. You have all that you need within you. This is not a time to worry about what you are going to take with you. From within your heart, you will sense what needs to come along for the ride and what is best left behind for now. You may be surprised at exactly how much can be left behind without you feeling concerned or anxious. You will be able to travel far lighter than you have ever imagined possible. To be best equipped for this journey, you will need a lightness of heart and the realization that change can be an incredible blessing, even if what you are leaving behind is something you found secure, safe, familiar, or comforting at a time. Just as the butterfly leaves the chrysalis behind when it's time to spread its newly formed wings, so too are you, ready to leave behind what once was and embrace what is more appropriate for you now. There is an element to the journey you are embarking upon that is unknown, and perhaps it is news to you that you are even taking a journey. However, the realization that traveling along a familiar path brings no guarantees is more likely. This open, unscripted quality of your journey will help you gain the most from your experiences. You see, this journey is a spiritual gift. It is an invitation from the great loving heart of the universe calling you into something that you would not have otherwise found. You are not supposed to know all the details, nor how it is going to work out before you set out. You are just meant to take one step after the other, again and again, so that you can receive the gifts that are headed your way. Small steps. They are far more powerful and constructive than you realize. It's when we gain ground and the effect is not immediate, that we don't realize the effect of each small step so immediately because the steps are taken in such small increments, and yet looking back in hindsight, you'll realize just how far you've come. You've got the energy of a soul angel in your midst. You've got someone divinely protecting you, allowing you the independence to take one step at a time. They're giving you essentially soul freedom. Freedom from your soul scars, especially with Pluto retrograding in Capricorn right now and on its way to Aquarius. It'll be in Aquarius officially in the next couple years. Whoever's in your life right now, someone who trusts you to be you and has your back. They're releasing a deep soul scar. They're helping it release from you, from your subconscious, from your unconscious manifestations. They're helping the darker levels of the self that we're unaware of heal. Like a healing going on beneath the surface. Mark my words, Kat. Mark my words. Your life, you're catching this message? Your life, from this moment forward, hell, from the moment this sparked, has irreversibly changed for the better. Irreversibly changed for the better. Because I don't think there is a force, known or unknown, that could actually thwart the path that you're on. The light path that you're on. It's almost like self-sabotage has been taken off the table. If self-sabotage was an option, it's been taken off the table. And not only has it been taken off the table, it's been thrown out and is gone forever. Irreversible, beautiful change. You've got a whole healed reality, a whole healed manifestation coming. Cap, I hope that helps. You're good. Fuck, you're better than good. You're fucking blessed. You're blessed as fuck. So until next time, guys, this is Divine Rebel Racey signing out. Remember always, love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.